Hello there, my name is Jake Marin. I'm the HVAC and Refrigeration Program Manager here at Efficiency Vermont. Welcome to Efficiency Vermont's Heat Pump Program Training. This is the required program training to give you all a bit of a background in the heat pump programs that we operate here at Efficiency Vermont in order to participate in the heat pump trade group of the Efficiency Excellence Network. So without further ado, let's jump right in. The first thing to know, if you have not already participated in Efficiency Vermont's heat pump program, is that it is an upstream program. And what we're referring to in this particular use of the term upstream is that we're actually working directly with the distributors to ensure that when you go in to purchase a heat pump, you are purchasing it with the discount built right into the price at the point of purchase at the wholesale. So the way that the process works from your perspective is that as long as you are purchasing an efficient, qualifying piece of equipment, we're going to get into detail on all of this more, and you go to a participating distributor, you're going to have to provide a little bit of information. I'll tell you exactly what it is you'll need to know when you show up there. You're going to get the discount applied right to the purchase, and then we want to make sure that you do apply that discount to your customer invoice. And again, we'll get into more detail on all that. So as far as heat pumps go, if we're talking about smaller split systems, there's a $300 to $400 instant rebate that you're getting right at the point of purchase at the distributor. We have 12 participating distributors across the state, all with most with multiple branches. The one key piece of information you are going to need to know, or you will not get the discount when you go to purchase the equipment, is the actual installation address. We need to know the 911 address of where the equipment is actually being installed. So very, very important, whether you're picking it up or a runner is picking it up, that whoever is putting in the order knows the installation address. We are going to ask you some additional information, such as the customer name and mailing address if that's different, their phone number. We will ask if you know the existing space heat fuel type, or whether this is a commercial or residential application. You don't need to know that information, but as a good partner and member of the Efficiency Excellence Network, we would like you to try to get that information if you can in advance of placing your order or picking up your heat pump. For more information, you can go to the web address that's located there at the bottom. So here are the 12 distributors that we had mentioned. Both Burlington Electric and Efficiency Vermont are participating in this. So this is a statewide program, meaning you can also participate in Burlington if you do work in Burlington. We have all of the, you'll look around, these should be all very familiar names. I'm sure you work likely with one of these. We also are working with a couple of other distributors that are not listed here, Air Purchases and RJ Murray. If you're working with these folks, you will be able to get the upstream discount as well. So as far as the products themselves, at this point we have 3 manufacturers featured, Mitsubishi Electric, Fujitsu, and Daikin. We do expect more coming in the near future, although we have not qualified any additional products or worked through the entire qualification process yet, but do expect to see more showing up within the next several months. So you can see the efficiency criteria that we actually use to screen out the heat pumps. Single zone units have a higher requirement than multi-zone. Largely a little bit lower on the HSPF value and a good bit lower on the SEER value. But those are the efficiency criteria we use to screen out qualifying from non-qualifying products. We also have additional requirements, good performance at low temperature. So at 5 degrees, we're requiring a COP at maximum output of 1.75 or better. Most of the equipment on the list maintains a COP of 2 or better at that 5 degree, but we do require at least 1.75. And the equipment needs to operate down below at least to -5. Again, most will even go quite a bit colder than that, but we need to see that the equipment is going to operate at least to -5 to be considered a cold climate heat pump. And then interestingly enough, the last bullet here, the equipment manufacturer must supply a completed heat pump performance information table. So we actually have a good bit of data on the way that this equipment is performing above and beyond what you'd be able to get from the manufacturer. So we have requested a lot of additional information that is available to you all as Efficiency Excellence Network members. So you'll have to put in a request to get that information. We don't have it posted, but we can get that to you. And again, that email address, the website address is repeated here, and this will have a list of all the specific models that are eligible for the program discounts. So as far as what those discounts look like, I said they're $300 to $400. This is how it breaks down. All single zone equipment is eligible for a $300 per system. I'm going to get into a little bit of an explanation of what that means. Multi-zone, for less than or equal to 2 tons, 24,000 BTUs, it's the same $300 per system. Greater than 2 tons, the larger multi-zone, we are offering a slightly higher discount of $400. So the system explanation, this doesn't have anything to do with the number of indoor units. It has to do with the number of outdoor units. So for each, a system is essentially defined as a single outdoor unit with 1 or more indoor units. So a single zone system is always going to have 1 to 1, but then multi-zone systems that have 1 outdoor and say 4 indoor, that's not 4 incentives, that's a single incentive, a single discount. We're treating that as a single system. So pass it on. This is just an example. We really think it's very important for you to put the Efficiency Vermont discount on your customer invoice. So why pass this on to your customer? Well, from our perspective, we need to get recognition from end-use customers that we were involved. We serve the ratepayers of Vermont, and if the ratepayers of Vermont do not know that we are reducing the cost of their heat pump, then we're missing a huge opportunity. From your perspective, we do believe that this is going to help make you more competitive. You'll theoretically be able to have lower prices than your competition, and your customers will over time select you for high efficient quality installations at a competitive price. So by putting on the discount on the invoice, you're also covering yourself, and you're going to have a happy customer because they're going to see that they're getting a good deal. And just to make this all a little bit more motivating, we're actually contacting your customers directly to let them know that we were involved after the fact. So I want to be clear that that is something that is going to happen. This is an example of one of the little postcards we send out to all customers of heat pumps. So they're going to get something that is saying that they did get a $400 discount from Efficiency Vermont. So again, we don't want to put anybody in an awkward position, and it's better if you let your customers know up front that this is going to happen so that you don't end up in an awkward position where they receive this card and then wonder whether or not they got the discount from you. So that's all. Please go to the link that you should have received in this email that will let you know where to go to take a short quiz just to verify that you've watched this. You need to get 8 out of 10 correct answers, and then you will have satisfied the program training portion, requirement portion of the heat pump trade group for the Efficiency Excellence Network. Thank you very much.